Good afternoon, everybody. Neutron Bomb, Neutron Collectibles, and such over on eBay. If you want to give my store a check and give a peek, I just want to come to you today with video number 14, exploring Hummels number 14 already. Hard to believe that I've got 14 videos out already about these little figures. And just a little quick video to give you a snapshot of one of the figures that are in my collection that I'm very glad to have. It is called Hum 56B, and its everyday name is Out of Danger. And Out of Danger, it depicts a little girl in a tree where she has been chased to by a little puppy, and the dog has in its mouth on the figure a shoe, and the little girl is in the tree barefoot. But a little background on it: there is another figure that came before this one, which is a little boy who is the focus, and he has also been chased up a tree, but that one's name is Culprits, and it was released much earlier than Out of Danger was, in 1936, as a matter of fact, and Out of Danger was released in the 50s. Both of these figures were sculpted by Arthur Muller, and they are very unique, very delicate figures. I'm surprised that the one I have is in as good a condition as it is. The figure I'm about to show to you is 6 1/4 inches in height. It's valued on the Humble Value Guide between $315 and $360. Of course, if I had the box and the original paperwork and everything that came with it, those are the small things that drive the values up. And but don't pass over just I call it a bear figure, because it is still valuable in its own right. You'll see demonstrated on this figure the TMK2 trademark. It is also called the Full B. And I think one little nuance that I will point out to you that you will want to be looking for is, I know this is an older figure, not only by the trademark, but the fact that on the older figures, the eyes on the boy and the girl are open. The later dated figures in the TMK 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eras, the eyes on the figures are cast down as if the figures would be looking at the little dog. But having told you that, let me show you the figure, and we will get a full appreciation of the oral description that we were trying to give. And here she is. In all of her beauty and in her splendor, we see Out of Danger. And she is out of danger, literally. And I want you to see that her shoe is missing. And lo and behold, who has it? The fearless little puppy. I'm sure the little dog was just looking for attention. The dog itself is a separate attachment onto the figure. They would have fired these separately and then attached that to the base. But you can see how easily, look at, I don't know if you can see there, the joint and where the shoe fits onto the dog's mouth, and even its ears, even the dog's ears are so They're just so small. You would think that any kind of nick, any kind of crack. Here's another outcropping vulnerable area. In addition to the top of the tree that the limb she's holding on to. And it just amazes me that the hair is still intact. I say that often on all the figures. But this is out of danger. And again, I did point out that her eyes, you'll notice that her eyes are indeed open. So I know I have one of the older figures. And one point of interest on this that will indicate further its age is when you look at it has the Wilhelm Goebel WG along with the Hummel signature on it. Again, I can date it exactly and precisely by looking at the trademark, and I know that my trademark tells me that I am at the TMK2 full B. Again, the figure is valued at 315 to 316. There is a slight variation on the value on a culprits, the boy model of this, if you will, and it goes from 315 to 270 to 230. So each trademark era approximately drops about $40. So there she is, and she is mine. And I'm glad to have that little figure. A little piece of history, a little background on the history of that figure, and I hope that you found that interesting. There are so many of these that I'm planning to share with you, and as we go along, we'll share those little nuance things that we also study and learn and find out, and I'll just share those with you. And when you walk through the Goodwill, you may see a figure like this. More than likely, you're going to find Hummel figurines at an estate sale, and just be aware of them. They do carry value, and there are a considerable amount of collectors and items out there. If you'll just do some comp searches in eBay or do a Google search in eBay, you'll find that there is a market indeed for these little figures. So thank you for your time. Keep it short. Thumbs up, please. Will you share if you like the video, share it with your friends. I'm trying to get to 500, and I've been known to give away Hummels. So I'm thinking maybe when we get to 500 subscribers, I will give away another Hummel figurine out of my collection. Thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you.